I'm Brittinvancity, and this is
Inspiring confidence.
I'm Brittinvancity, and this is Inspiring Confidence with Sarko Beauty.
So,
I love the
yeah.
I like the
what is cold. Like I don't eat the house.
-5.
Hi Brittany, thank you for joining us on our interview on Inspiring Confidence. How are you doing today?
I'm good. It's a beautiful day here in Vancouver.
That's not the usual.
No, it's not actually.
Did you bike into here?
Yeah, I biked here. This is my backyard. This is where I live. I'm really lucky that every day I have this right in my backyard. Stanley Park means so much to my heart. Such a beautiful place, and just somewhere where I can come every day and unwind and be with nature and turn my phone off and stop working. I had access to Stanley Park because we couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't see anybody, so I could just take my bike out and, sit at the beach. So it's just nice to unwind here.
Brittany, what do you do for a living?
I do social media, so I'm an influencer in the city, and I've also been in the corporate world for 15 years in law. I never feel an obligation to post anything. If I want to make a change here or there in my photos, I will. You'll see that most people love to see things that are just natural and authentic. I think they say it's 66% of what you see on Instagram, for example, is fake. You don't feel comfortable posting something, then don't.
What does beauty mean for you?
I think beauty to me means perspective. If you look outside and you look at a tree or you look at a building or you look at a person, it's all perspective. Everything's put together so beautifully.
Where do you get your confidence overall, and also when it comes to hair?
I think with hair, sometimes for me it's just about being comfortable. So I want to look good, but I also want to be comfortable. If I'm going into a meeting or I'm taking a photo or I'm going to be in videos. Today I wanted my hair to be comfortable, but I wanted a certain style to it. I don't think you need to do too much to be confident. It kind of comes from inside. Different people can rock different things, so I'm sure confidence is different for every woman out there.
I heard you got a Sarko Beauty ponytail for yourself.
Yeah.
How did you find it?
I love it. I can't wait to use it. It's going to be so much easier for me. My hair, as you can see, within one day of not washing it, it's so greasy. My hair is so thin. And the ponytail just gives it volume and gives me a really quick, dope style to wear. If I'm going to an event or I want to do some social media videos. I would probably encourage them to get out in nature and spend some time with themselves and see where that confidence isn't in them and why they may feel that they lack confidence. It's hard because we compare ourselves to other people, or we think we need to look like somebody else, or we have to have our hair a certain color or a certain style. But the more you realize that your unique style is where you get your confidence from. I have a really good core of people around me that support me. I have mentors that I work with. I have coworkers that I work with. And I also go to my social media sometimes for support. Some of my followers, some people I've never met before in my life have supported me. Sometimes I'll go to social media when I'm going through something and start a discussion about it. And it's amazing how many people around the world will message me back and say, I felt that way too. If you want support, you can find it. You just gotta have the courage to ask for support.
The internet can be brutal sometimes.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, on a daily basis, probably. What you don't put your attention to can't hurt you, right? I mean, it took a long time for me to ignore it. If somebody's going to judge you, they're pointing a finger at you, but if you look at your hand, you're pointing 3 fingers back at yourself, right? So I always look at it that way, is that it's just a reflection of them.
I have seen you in your profile that you do some charity work.
I experienced homelessness before, so I always wanted to give back in that regard. A young kid, and I just was going through a lot of mental illness issues, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety disorder, panic attacks, depression, suicide. I was abused when I was younger. I was hanging out with really bad people and just not doing the best things that I could have been doing for myself at the time, so I ended up being homeless. I didn't have support from my family at the time, unfortunately, and so it was just really hard. And those things affect me to this day. You know, people don't see that I've come a long way. I was homeless for a while before I told anybody. But once I did, then it also showed me that there are a lot of people out there that will help you. You can get out of it, and that if you want better, that you can do it for yourself, and that things do change. And there's so much support at places like Covenant House. So I've been a mentor with Big Sisters of BC and also Covenant House Vancouver. Big Sisters BC is a mentoring program for youth. You can be a study buddy, you can be a companion to somebody that needs consistent support. Covenant House is a shelter here in Vancouver for youth that are homeless. I do outings at Covenant House, so I'll take the girls out for activities, whether it's a movie, coffee, a bike ride, just to get their mind off of their tough situation that they're going through. And I also do drop-ins with the LGBTQ plus youth at Covenant House as well. It really, really helps the kids to have somebody outside of their home to show them support. Yeah, I just love to know people's stories, because if you don't really you wouldn't even know that I was homeless if I hadn't said that, right? You just learn so much from other people when you can talk to them about your life and stories and stuff. It doesn't always have to be bad stories, you know? Some days I just don't feel confident, but you gotta find perspective in every single day, and perspective in your confidence. Well, why don't I feel confident today? Ask yourself questions. Take time to be with yourself. If you're not feeling, your mental health isn't feeling good that day, take care of yourself first before everything else. Take care of yourself first before everything else.